Julie and I are here in the cemetery near Candelaria. There are a lot of graves here that are marked with just stones, and I believe some of them were unidentified Chinese miners. The few that are marked here, this guy is from Nova Scotia, Samuel L. Gauntz. He died in 1884. And he's from Nova Scotia. The two white ones over there were from Italy. The big cross over that way was from Ireland. And then look at all of the unmarked graves that were just unnamed people that were miners in this area and died for whatever reason and never had a headstone. Or if they did, it's gone. All these piles are all graves mounded up. So a little bit interesting and a little bit sad that you don't get a headstone ever. Look at them all out this way that are all unmarked. There's gotta be, oh, I don't know, at least 100 that are unmarked. This is right below the big open pit mine. We were up on top of there last year at one point. That's the old town site of Candelaria ahead. The bank building has got the biggest walls that are still standing. It has those metal shutters on there. So that's the cemetery. I'll go take a quick look at this big one that's still... Well, this is like the biggest one in the whole cemetery. The biggest marker. Looks like somebody took a pot shot at it. That's nice. Michael O'Keefe, native of Cork, Ireland. Died in April 1902, 59 years old. And his daughter, aged 2 months.
8 months.
Oh, 8 months. Interesting the way they've made this cabin. Some of these date back to the like 1860s and 1880s in this area. This one's half sunken into the ground, almost like a half earth home, and probably kept it pretty warm and cool. And look at the sides buckling. But you know, it's still standing, and it's still probably fairly solid as far as, you know, not ready to blow over because it's buried. That looks like it would have been, I don't know, a stove or something.
Wow, it's really buckling.
Yeah, it's really buckling. Pretty neat though. Here's the vault from the bank. This was a bank building. It's lined with concrete. These walls were standing until the earthquake in 2020. Those are those big metal shutters I showed earlier in another video. Yeah, this was the bank building of Candelaria. Here's one of the open mines of the area. It's just a little one. 300 feet high, 250 from the very bottom down there. And about a few hundred yards from left to right. It's pretty massive scale these things are. They're pretty amazing. You'd think you could see the vein they're following unless they took it all. Pretty crazy. There's another opening. Here comes Julie into another mine. That's looking back at the portal, obviously. Here's a door. Yeah, nice big door. Hand hewn timbers here. You can see the axe marks on them clearly. Here's some of the writing on the door. This tunnel on the Cadillac claim, property of F.G. Grubb and W.D. Wright. Here's Death Valley Curly, 1947. This says S.A. 1885. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. Is this some kind of stamp? J.A. Ray.
Royer.
Ja Royer, 1957. Somebody in 1965. As long as it's not a patented mine, we're allowed to check out their claim as long as we don't bother anything or take anything. Look at all the hand-hewn timbers. Wow. That is really cool. Isn't it?
Yeah.
And the hand-hewn lagging up on top too.
Yeah, look at. Neat.
Yeah, wow.
Even trimmed off this here.
Yeah. And these go on for a while, looks like. Very nice. I love the natural timbering versus, milled timbering. Definitely a few rats in here.
Yeah.
Not sure what they're following here or what this mine was being mined for. Looks like there's some evidence of a rail down here. It's a strap rail, 2x4 with a flat bar on top of it. Here's a better look at it up here past Julie. And the timbering ends. Now here's some milled lumber. Yeah, and that's under some stress. Here's the strap rail.
Yep.
Not covered up. Yeah. The fuel changed quite a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Here's a little cut to the left through some red material. Oh boy, there's a wind shaft. I wonder how far that goes down. You'd need a rope to get down there. There's another little cut to the left here. Here's a different looking material again. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting minerals. There are probably all kinds of different metals and minerals in here. The waste pile didn't look that big, but it's probably about a 300 footer at least. I can see the end of it up there.
It goes that way too.
Yes, it does. And this is just a short crosscut. I love the variety of minerals in these. Here's the face of this drift. Let's go back across the main line and see what's over here. Looks like another shaft.
Watch your pack on the side.
Doesn't go real far. No real reason for you to cross that. And this looks like it's following this vein right here. Following this down. And this only goes down about 15 feet, maybe a little more. But that's the vein. So, fun little explore. Oh, my packed. Bumped me off.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go find the end of the main line. I don't think it's real far up there. Back to the strap rail. So here's the strap they're using. It's 3/16 it feels like. They've made several cross cuts, both left and right. Boy, look at the minerals in this place. Wow.
Oh, man. Whew.
This another
That
shaft?
goes down to the abyss.
Does it?
There's a lot of way down.
Oh man. It does go down a long ways. I wonder if they just were following something down there, or if there's another working level. Here's with my more powerful spotlight on. I would say, yeah, that's every bit of 100 feet. There's a ladder section down there, so there used to be a ladder on this side over here. Hard to say if it's a working level or not. I don't see track or anything down there, but I guess I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, this is the end of the main line, but let's go take a look at the face. It's quite a deep shaft there, wasn't it? So, that's that. Let's look at this other room to the left. Looked like some pretty amazing mineralization. Look at the color. I wonder what kind of mine this was, or is, if it's still being worked. Wow, look at this stuff. That's pretty wild, isn't it? This is just looking at some of these minerals here. It does go that way. But that's just a small room. This stuff is really strange. That's some crazy looking stuff here. Wow. Pretty wild. Not bad for a quick little explore. Well, we went back for our ropes, and we're going to check out this little shaft here. I don't know if it's little or not. The rope seemed to go all the way down, and it's a 165-foot rope. So I got all my gear tied on me. I feel a little bit like something, like a Christmas tree.
Well, we've been through where you lose stuff down the shaft, so
I know.
we're not doing that again.
You got your radio on?
No, I'll get it on.
It looks like there's part of a skip ladder about 12 feet down, and then it goes about 15 feet at a slight angle, and then it looks like it goes vertical after that. So, Julie, let me get down a little ways, and then maybe we can put that rope protector on
Okay,
when you can see where it's going to be.
okay,
Because I've got a little foothold down here,
okay.
and you might want to shore anchor.
There's our anchor. Okay.
There is some loose stuff here, so I got to be careful not to have that dropping down below. Okay, how about the rope? Well, hopefully there'll be something cool to see down here. I'll let you know. There's what's left of the skip track. I hope that doesn't fall on me. There's an old heavy-duty hemp rope here.
Oh,
Yeah?
neat, yeah.
This looks like a crank off of a windlass.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what to do with it though.
Can you set it behind that board that you were just trying to loosen?
I can. Hopefully that didn't make too much dust.
Look out. Oh, that would hit you right on the top of the head.
I know, dust is contained. Can you stop for a second?
Sure.
Holler if something's coming down that rope's dragging on.
Okay.
That one got me right on the helmet.
I know.
Just a little one, though.
It was. It would still hurt though.
If it was in your eye, it would, yeah. It looks like it goes vertical.
Okay. There he goes.
So I'm down at the bottom here. It looks like there is a slight level. I'm going to unhook and go check it out.
Copy that.
This is looking back up the skip shaft. And there is part of a level down here. Okay, this is the drift that you see. It's similar to the upper part of the mine. There's no timbering. It sure is interesting material. That's going to be it. There's the face. Okay, this is looking back up the skip ladder. I'm down here at the bottom. I'm getting ready to ascend back up. I've got my ascender on and my jugging rig. So I'm going back up.
Here he comes. He's got to jug up for a little while and then hopefully climb the ladders a little bit.
Hot.
It's a workout.
I'm back up topside. A lot of rigmarole to check out a little shaft like that. That's kind of fun though. Bit of a level down there. We are headed back to the portal. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little explore of this interesting little mine. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.